All right. God bless. Listen, Janice, there's just something about that song. We appreciate you giving us that song. Let's just play it one more time. All right.
Yes. Let's
I forgot to
go.
take any credit. All right. Good morning, guys. God bless. Boy, we are super excited to be here. It is welcome. It is Toxic Talk Thursday.
Sorry.
Thursday, March the 19th, 2020. 3 minutes after the hour, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Triple welcome to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show. Future Wake Up Team with this queen right here, Janice. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right, guys. We hope all is well. Join us for this hour of action packed show. Please, if you don't mind, like, share, follow, subscribe. Shawn Harvey Morning Show, Wake Up Team. You know the deal. And we are happy to be here. So for this 1 hour, man, we're going to have a great time. We are here. We're here for you. We are 100% committed. Janice is here. We're going to have special guest Sharon at 8:30. She's going to do her thing, and then we're going to, continue on. So we truly appreciate you. This is, if you got a deficit of love, like I always say, this is the place to be. We are here for you. This is your refugees and your sanctuary for love this morning, and also news, sports, and entertainment. All right. And on top of that, most importantly, it's the only place in this entire earth where you get your morning start right. So this queen right here, Janice, God bless. Good morning, Janice. It is so good to see you looking well this morning. And how are you, young lady?
Good morning, Shawn. It is great to see you as well. Peace and love, everybody. Hope all is well on this beautiful March. What's today's day, Shawn? Is it the 19th?
19th.
On this day of March 19th. And welcome to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team. Right now, the current temperature in my backyard is 31 degrees, and the high is expected to reach 42 degrees. It's going to be partly sunny and partly cloudy all day today, and the temperature is expected to drop right back down to around 30 degrees later on this evening. I'm Janice Segure from the Shawn Harvey Morning Show, featuring the Wake Up Team, the only place on earth where you get your morning started right.
All right, only place on earth where you get your morning. It can sound really great, Janice. I wish I had a voice like that. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right on an action-packed show on this beloved Thursday morning. Thursday morning, and blessings to all of you guys. Now, before we get into the morning buzz and before we start, let me get into a little Harvey's house for a minute, Janice, if you don't mind. Before I get into that, how are you today?
I'm doing very good, Shawn. I'm really good. I took a couple of days off from my other gig. I needed that time to just calm down, relax. There's just so much going on. I'm always trying to help somebody do something or whatever. And it's like, okay, let me just take a minute for myself. So I'm feeling good today. Like I got my energy is back. So how about you, Shawn? How's your day going?
Okay, I'm glad that you're feeling good. Yeah, no, I feel good. I feel grateful. My blood pressure is 120 over 80. I'm looking forward to thank God for Jesus.
For that.
My work week today is my Monday, so I got to go out and work tonight and then the whole entire weekend. And but I'm excited and I look forward to hitting the streets and going out amongst the people and doing what I do, what God has blessed me to do. So yes, I'm excited at this moment. Everything is good. Now, welcome to Harvey's house. This part of this show is sponsored by IQ Cigar Lounge, which we'll be doing a podcast Saturday, the 21st, and it's completely sold out, and we appreciate it.
Yes, thank you.
So I spoke to one of our beloved members, one of our longtime members, Vanetta George. We call her the ambassador of the chat room because she's that go-to person throughout the years in the chat that folks are lean towards. She's kind of like, one of the advisors of the chat room because she's such a smart woman, right? And as most of y'all know, and I spoke to her, she relocated. Let's give her a round of applause. She relocated to the Maryland area in Maryland, from over there living in the up in the Poconos. And I spoke to her, and she's very happy with her decision because moving is a major decision, and she sounded like she was happy for her move, and God bless. And let's give her a round of applause in the chat room.
Yes.
Which prompt me to think about relocating. Relocating or moving. Before we start the show, and welcome Only Place on Earth where you get your morning start right. I'm for sure in our lifetime, I'm not gonna bet it on I'm not gonna bet my life on it, but I think everyone that's listening to the show have moved at least once from one location to another. I think.
Guaranteed, right? Shawn, you're right.
I know there's some people who've lived in the same location all their lives. Right? I mean, right. It might be a small percentage of folks that lived in one place or one apartment or one house their entire life. There are people out there, and God bless them.
Yeah, that's interesting.
But most of us have relocated or moved. Some of us have moved or relocated. It was planned. Okay, it was planned out, and you had the money to do it. And there's others that's been relocated with no plan, no money, and had to go and had to leave. And there's folks who have been relocated through the unforeseen situations like fire or something like that, or flood, something like a natural thing. So, guys, welcome to the only place on earth where you get your morning started right now. And I've relocated and I've moved, and I'm for sure a lot of y'all folks have. And moving is very stressful. I mean, for me, I think it's stressful for everyone. I think that moving and relocating, and once again, let's congratulate our beloved member who's been a part of this show for many, many years for moving, and God bless. But relocating costs money. Janice, do me a favor. Look up what's the average cost of folks moving.
All right.
Even if the bare minimum to move is a couple of $1,000 or whatever it is. Guys, whenever in your life, and welcome to the show. I need to see the hearts in the chat room. I'm not in the chat room. I know I maybe Sister Soldiers in it. God bless her. My first question is moving stressful? Is relocating stressful? Because there's got to be, even in the most normal situations, right? It's got to be some type of stress. And I'm talking about you having everything together with moving. Most people don't. Most people have to save up to move. Some people can't move on the drop of a dime. But there's some type of stress. Now, you want normal moving stress where you had enough time. Maybe your lease ran out. Maybe you sold your house. You had 6 months. You had 90 days. You had a little time before you moved. Janice, my question to you, and welcome to the show, Only Place on Earth where you get your morning started. We had a great show there. Janice, have you ever relocated or moved?
Absolutely, Shawn. Shawn, we have moved since I've been with my husband. We have moved 4 times. Okay. And one time we had to move temporarily because of we were displaced. Actually, we had a fire and we were displaced for a minute. And yeah, moving it takes a lot out of you. And according to what I've read here on Google, it's about $15,000 to $10,000 to relocate, and that price is influenced by the distance that you have to travel. Like my sister-in-law moved from Texas to New York. That's a big deal. You got to pack up a truck and have everything shipped here, and if you got to bring your car with you or whatever. I mean, if you're not driving, you're flying, you got to bring your car. So it can be very, very costly. And yes, we have moved at least 4 times. Yeah.
Well, And Janice, thanks for sharing. You see, just look, even Jan, I've moved about 49 times. Some moves were normal, stressful moves that cost
Yeah.
money, and others was I had to get the F out. Um,
Got to go. I got to get the F up out of here. Sure.
and I didn't have a moving van. I had the old school construction garbage bags.
No suitcases, no
But no
boxes.
suitcases, no, none of that. Just it's time to go. And that's stressful as well. So, guys, have you ever been under? And welcome to the Shoney Press on where you get your morning start right before we start. Have you ever been underneath that situation where it was stressful to move, or you had a peaceful move, or you move? And this, and then we're going to move on. I just want to say one more thing, once again, congratulations to the our beloved member Vanetta for relocating. Have you ever moved anybody in your house, a family member or a friend? I'm a believer, Janice. Welcome to the show. And guys, Janice and I are both wearing black today. God bless. I am in. I'm one of those no, you can't move in kind of a guy.
Me too.
I don't care who it is.
Me too. Me too.
We have a no, you can't move in policy over here. and and I'm just saying, Janice, there's several contributing factors for that.
Mm-hmm.
And one factor for me that always pop up is the laws in whatever state you live in. You got folks that are coming over your house and they stay for a few days, and sometimes technically, depending on where you live, they really have an argument where they can stay.
Yeah.
And a friend of mine went through some trauma with a friend. With a cousin. Moved the cousin in, and now they're not even speaking to each other, and they hate each other right now at the moment. And the woman, like, it was just a hot mess when you move in family.
Yeah, because they don't want to go. They get comfortable, complacent, and it's like, okay, this is home for me now. No, bitch. I'm sorry. Because I feel you on that. Sorry.
And sometimes, listen, I'll be honest, I'm a hard line with this. Like, most of us have kids, some of us don't, but we do have loved ones, and or whatever. And if my son knocked on, a grown ass man knocked on the door and said, "I need some place to stay," I can't help you. I can't help you. There's a hotel down the block. There's this and that, and you got to figure it out. You cannot stay in it. And as a man, I'm just saying, as a man, I don't want no other man in my house. I got the bonus son in here. That's enough. Okay. There'll be no other man in the crib or woman, vice versa, staying up here, laying up in the couch. Guys, have you ever, before we move on and welcome to the show, we're going to get right to the morning buzz. Have you ever moved in family and had a conflict with it? Let's be honest. Let's have an honest moment. Or if not, just let us know. Or if you know somebody that this went terribly wrong. Because sometimes when the person say they need to stay for a few days or just a week or two or even a month, you're right, Janice. It always extends out to more time for some reason.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got
and
go ahead. No, go ahead, Janice. Go ahead.
If I could add to that, I would like to say that my kids are always welcome to come home. In fact, their rooms are still available, and I look forward to them coming to visit during the holidays or whatever. And so, yeah, they're always welcome. But I thank God that they have their own place to stay, because it becomes a battle of, all right, look, I'm not cleaning up after you, and all that bull crap. But in reference to other people, it's a hard freaking no for me. Okay.
Right.
I'm even at the point where you can come and visit if you come and visit, just stay for a short time. I mean, 7 days is too long for me. You
Right.
know how some people like to take a vacation or whatever, and it's 7 days. I don't even like going someplace and staying for 7 days, to be honest with you. I just want to go a few days and come back home, you know.
Now,
There was one trip. What? Go ahead.
no, go ahead.
I was going to say there was one trip that we took to St. Martin's, and that was like a beautiful trip. Like, we had such a wonderful time there. I look forward to going back there again someday. But getting back to the point, no, it's a hard no for me. You know, I love my privacy. I don't know if it has anything to do with the fact that I grew up being an only child, and I just love my privacy. I love doing whatever it is I want to do, you know, around the house. And no, I just, it's just a whole lot of things that I'm just not comfortable with. So no, it's a hard freaking no for me. Do not, no.
Now, guys, and I feel the same way. Now, you know, I was joking about my son, but who are those exceptions, though? And even with the exceptions for me, it's still got to be a time limit on it, no doubt. But who are the exceptions? Obviously, like it could be your kids. Even, and listen, some folks it can't even be their kids because they don't even have relationships, so they have a hard times with their own children. So, guys in the chat room, who's the exceptions? The kids, mom, dad, sister. Let us know in the chat room, guys. We appreciate you. When we come back from this break intro, we're gonna get right to the morning buzz. Let's go.
Yes, let's go, baby.
All right, welcome back, guys. We appreciate you. We're gonna get into the morning buzz. I believe Sharon at 8:30 for a few minutes and back into the front page news. Janice, good to see you. Janice says she's the only child and she wants a piece, so we don't know moving in. So God bless you. Janice, what you got?
Okay, so let's talk addiction for a minute, okay? As we all know, there's all types of forms of addiction. There's drug addiction, alcohol addiction, gambling addiction, but there seems to be a new addiction joining the bandwagon, joining the platform of addiction, and that is social media addiction. Based on recent reporting, Meta and YouTube, as we all probably know by now, there's been a trial going on, okay? They're being sued by private individuals, specifically young users and their families. Now, it's alleged that the platforms have designed features that are addictive and harmful to children's mental health. Features like infinite scrolling, and of course the algorithm that creates driven, you know, content or whatever, and people just going back and forth, just checking to see if they got any likes or anyone respond to their response or their video, whatever they have to say. TikTok and Snapchat, previously, they settled out of court for similar cases, but Meta and YouTube, you know, they're putting up a good fight, I guess you can say. You know, there's a 20-year-old woman by the name of KGM. That's what she's going by. And she's a plaintiff in California, and she's accusing Meta and YouTube of causing addiction, depression, and suicidal thoughts. Okay, that's what she's claiming. Okay, now the lawsuit is ongoing and what have you. But my question to everyone else is, are you addicted to social media? You know, what is your social media choice? Okay, is it TikTok, Facebook, Instagram? For me, it's TikTok. And let me tell you, I really do believe that TikTok is freaking addictive. Okay, I don't know. There's something about TikTok that I just absolutely love. I love it more, and I use the word love, but I enjoy being on TikTok more than Facebook, Instagram, and all those others. And I'm wondering if it's because of the topics. You know, it's like I can go in there and put something in there and just instantly I get so many videos related to that topic, interesting videos, you know, and then I have to stop and do my little research, like, oh my God, did that really happen? Like, that shit is interesting. Did that really happen? So anyway, my question to you, which I have several questions, Shawn, what is your favorite social media platform, if you have one, and do you find it addictive?
God bless you guys. Only place on earth where you get your morning started, right? Let's give a round of applause for Janice and I. We're wearing black today. What's my favorite social media platform?
Yeah, do you have one?
Uh, yeah, I do. Well, I'm a Facebooker. That's old school. I do like the YouTube Reels. So I think I like TikTok. I don't do a lot of TikTok, but I am on TikTok. So to answer the question, I would say the Instagram Reels and then Facebook.
Okay, Instagram. What is different about the Instagram Reels and Facebook? That you like about it. If you know, and to everyone else, do you all have a favorite? Let's see, who's
Okay.
okay? Go ahead, Shawn. Sorry.
Okay. First of all, you talked about. Uh, First of all, you talked about addiction. So I have an addictive personality anyway. That's why I can't do drugs and alcohol and other certain things that I can't do because I'm addicted to it. Pause. Right? So social media, is it an addiction? Of course it is. Am I addicted to it? I would say no, but I do spend a lot of time on social media. Social media is a part of life. It ain't going nowhere. If you're not on social media, you seem weird to me. So I might be a little judgmental. Because if you don't have a social media, there's something wrong. There's something going on. Is social media a part of my everyday life? Yes, of course. Am I addicted to it? I would say no, because I could put, if social media went away today, I'll be fine with it. And one of the reasons why, because most of us in this chat room can identify, we are old enough to know life without social media.
Mm-hmm.
Put a number one in the chat room if you was around before social media. So we know how life can be without it. Now, can we live life without social media? You probably can, but most likely you can't. But that is the blessings with us. We know the difference between life without social media and social media. So if it's stripped and taken away from us, well, some of us, we probably can deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
So if addiction is 0 to 10, what's your number, guys? What's your addiction number, Janice? From 0 to 10, what number is that? 10 being the highest.
I would say that I'm really honestly, Shawn, somewhere around 3, because I'm not on there every. Well, that's a lie. I am on.
Janice, you're a 10. It's fine.
I'm not a 10.
You are a 10. You just said all the things that are addictive to social media. It's nothing wrong with that. I'm more like, she said, I'm not on social media every day. Then she stopped and go, oh, wait a minute.
Yes, I am.
Right, exactly. But it's okay because social media also is a source of good information. It's a source of bad information. Yeah. It's up to the individual to decipher the fact if you can recognize what's BS or not. So you can go on social media and get great information about a topic.
Yes.
You can meet people on social media. You can meet people that have the same interests as you in a topic. These are the good things about social media. What are the bad things about social media? The bad things about social media is we can't put the phone down and we can't stop looking at it, regardless of what it is. You can get addicted. There was a time that I was addicted to people falling, videos when people falling down steps and all that. I was watching that all day one day.
Really?
Put in the one chat room if you like people falling down the steps.
Oh my God. Falling down steps. Oh my God.
They're funny. I like funny videos and I embrace that because I look and then sometimes my wife is watching TV. I'm over here doing something and I send her the funny reels and we laughing back and forth. Is that addicting?
Right.
Go ahead, Jim.
Well, I love the funny videos, first of all. Okay, people falling down, not necessarily because I cringe when I see someone hurting themselves, like the guys on the bikes doing all those flips or whatever and falling, and then they fall and hurt themselves, seriously hurt themselves like that. And I always wonder, what the heck's funny about this guy falling, hurting himself, between his legs? Like, that's nothing funny. But I love watching people get scared out of their mind, by someone else and their reaction, the look on their face or whatever. Those videos I find hilarious. So yeah, I love looking for those. And in reference to whether I addicted to social media or not, I do not believe that I am addicted, but I will go on there every day just to check and see, well, what's interesting, what are they talking about? And let me just say, nowadays, you can't find certain information on local news stations, local television stations, or cable TV. You can't find certain topics. But if you go on to social media, like TikTok, for instance, and you are looking for something in particular, like what's going on in Tel Aviv and Iran, you're going to see, more than likely, videos from people, the citizens who live there. And you're going to find out exactly, you're going to get a better idea anyway of what's actually going on there. Because as we all know, the news here can be manipulative, right? It can manipulate us to listen to what they want us to listen to. They're reporting what they want to report on. But we want to know more about what's going on in those other countries, for instance. So go on to take to social media. And so that's what I do. I take to social media to find out what the real people are saying in real time sometimes, what's going on in other countries, so that I can, be more, be a little smarter. That's all. What about you, Shawn? What do you think of that, huh?
Yeah, well, again, there is a new, stream of information that you can find on social media because of what you just said. Like these historic news channels, they can't feed us the information that we want now, and we have to take it for what it is. There's all type of opinions on social media, all type of news. Yeah, so that is definitely beneficial for social media. All right, guys, welcome to the show. Only place on earth we get your morning started. Are you addicted to social media? Is the question. Yes, addicted meaning are you on it all day? Addicted is, can you put the phone down and not watch social media for 4 days? Listen, we're on social media right now doing this show. So I'm addicted to it right now. I'm on this show doing it because it's the life that we live in. All right, guys, we appreciate you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Janice, what else you got?
Well, I wanted to talk about Teyana Taylor, okay, just for a minute. It's a little bit of a buzz going on social media about what happened with Teyana Taylor at the Oscars. Now, apparently she was shoved by a security guard, a private security guard at the Academy, and she spoke out about it. Now, I just want to show you all. Hold on, let me get the video up, Shawn, because I got to do this in advance. But I just want to show a quick video of her talking about what happened. And now the Academy did speak out, about it. But first, Shawn, I just put the video up. If you got it, please show this again. This is Teyana Taylor talking about what happened.
You're a man, but you're a handsome female.
Go backstage. Do him a little bit.
Because he's putting his hands on a female. What are you doing? He literally shoved me.
Okay, so that's what's going on social media, and people are asking, was she right or wrong, for speaking out about it or whatever. However, the Academy has made a statement in support of Teyana Taylor. They're saying that they are extremely upset to learn about the experience endured by Teyana Taylor at the end of the Oscar ceremony last night. They worked with Teyana Taylor several times over the month during the award season, and she has been nothing but remarkable, supportive, kind, and all about the community throughout the incident. They've been going back and forth with the security company, which was a private security firm, by the way, called SIS. And again, the security firm also put out a statement basically saying the same thing. They're apologizing, for what happened. But a lot of people are saying that she shouldn't have said anything, what is that all about? I think you should speak out at the moment that something is, if you feel like you've been treated unfairly, right? What say you, Shawn? What say you?
All right. So, and welcome to the show, guys. Only place on earth where you get your morning started, right? God bless you guys. Shout out to Sister Soldier, D-Lo Mathis, Angie B. Much love to you, sis. LaShawn Haynes Jones. God bless you guys. We truly, 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 truly appreciate each and every one of you joining the show this morning, and God bless. We couldn't do the show without you guys, and thank you. Was this woman who I thought she played a great part in that movie that they had nominated? I forgot the name of the movie. I watched it. She's a tremendous actress, no question about it. What did the security guard do? He touched her?
She's saying that he shoved her.
Yeah.
He put her hands on her and he shoved her, and she's saying that that's wrong. That's disrespectful. She was calling him rude in the video. Go ahead.
Yeah, and she's absolutely right. Security, you're doing too much. Some security guards take it to a whole nother level for no reason. And this security guard is dead ass wrong because he didn't have the proper information from from his bosses. There was a private security guard. And why are you touching these stars or pushing people? That is rude. Right. So she checked them right on the spot, as she should. She's a Black woman. I don't know if he's a Black guy or black. I don't know if race have anything to do with it. But leave these celebrities alone, because sometimes these security guards, they are a little out of control. There's a lot of power tripping with them, and they're being security guards. I get it. Security guards are very essential in life and in business, but why you had to push this woman? Like, what are you doing? Like, she's there. Obviously, you know who she is.
Yeah.
I hope that you were briefed on it, security guard. I hope your private security guard manager said, hey, all of those people over there, leave them alone because they're the stars of the show.
Yeah.
But a lot of times it has everything to do with the person's personality. This is a security guard that probably he wanted to be seen. He wanted to know that he was in the building. He wanted to have some self-worth about himself. And he up there touching people. If I was the president of the security company, private security company, this man would be immediately terminated.
Yeah.
What are you shoving a woman for, or a man, or anybody?
Right.
And if I was the Oscars organization, I might have to reevaluate a new security company.
Right. Right. Exactly. Let's take another hard look at this,
And guess what? We got the one and only Sharon. I want to hear your thoughts on this real quick. We got the one and only Sharon Bond in the building. God bless her. She's here once again, and she's also dressed in all black. Let's give us a round of applause. Sharon, good morning. And how are you today?
Grand Rising. Great. Grand Rising, everyone.
Hey, good morning. Grand Rising to you too, beautiful. Love to see you.
Yes, you too.
Sharon, I want to talk.
Sharon's got the black on too, let me just say.
Yeah, no doubt. I wanted to talk to you about something real quick. But Sharon, what's your thoughts on security guards a little bit too out of control with securing? But security is a big business in this country, no question about it. But what's your thoughts on this woman getting shoved by this guard?
She did the right thing. The Harlem came out of tea. She was like, yo, bro, what's up? What's good? You don't put your hands on me. And she did the right thing. And it's happened to me. I'm not Tiana Taylor, but I'm Sharon Bond. You can put your hands on me either. Okay.
Right.
I've been in situations where the security, and I can, it was, what's his name? What's the boxer's name? All the millions money make, what's the boxer's name? Him.
Not Mike Tyson, right?
No.
Mayweather,
right? Mayweather was at the park. Came to the park, and he's got all the security around him. He came to my park. I didn't come to his. So, I'm walking over. So he's got these, big, huge, giant security guards. Not really sure why. But anyway, so the security guy, huge, there's guys everywhere. He finds me to push me out the way. He got all these men.
What?
That are man-loving Mayweather, and you have little me. I ain't but 5'2", and if you sneeze, I'm 5'1", and he finds me to push out of the way, literally. So I got my security, big like him, to put him out of the way.
Okay.
So I got it, and I'm going back and forth. And why are you touching me? Oh, miss, you got to move out of the way. I said, well, excuse my expression, but are all these niggas in here? Are you kidding me? You picked me,
No.
the woman.
Right.
And so I understood her when she did that, and for her going back. But the Oscars, they went at the company, so that company lost that contract.
Oh,
Wow.
they
That is
lost. Okay.
huge. That
Yes.
company lost that contract. That
Wow.
guy that did that, they're not showing his face. They will soon. They're not showing his face, but he's not going to be hired by anybody because he's like a cancer.
Yeah.
Like you picked that you picked the Oscar winner. So now
Yeah.
she's an Oscar winner.
Yeah.
Before, like she's an Oscar winner. You pushed it, you shoved that Oscar winner. Would you
Right.
have shoved Meg Ryan? Would you
Yeah.
have like
Yeah.
no, you're
Right.
not going to do that, but you picked that girl from Harlem that you didn't know was from uptown.
Yeah.
My girl was given, and I know her. And then she's come to the part, like her personality is really strong. She's little
Hmm.
also. You
Yeah.
sneeze 2 times and
Yes.
you can't see us. And these guys are huge. Like
Yeah.
Sean, like your security, your guys are real
Yeah.
big and bulksome, right? But they're not Janice. They're not touching the men. They ain't
Yeah.
gonna
Right.
touch the men. They
Yeah.
That
find
does
us.
that doesn't make sense whatsoever. So I agree with her as well. Okay, why are you putting your hands on me? Why are you touching me about all the people? And I wonder. I mean, I don't know. And I hate to bring race into this, but I wonder if that had anything to do with it either. Because she was surrounded, by people of different, colors, different color or whatever. So I just wonder about that as well. Like, did the security guard feel that she didn't belong there or something? Like, what was his problem? Why did he do all of that?
He was trying to get the spotlight. One more thing, Sean.
Yeah.
And we are terrible. We are so terrible as a people. Why everybody talking about the lady with the track showing?
With the what?
Come on,
Oh,
the lady. The lady's track is showing. Like whoever did her hair need to be fired. The lady that was helping her, that she was talking to, whoever
Yeah.
it was, they didn't show her face. And
Yeah.
I said, look at social media. And you guys talking about social media addiction this morning. Look at social media. They talking about the lady that got the weave, whoever did her hair, the track was showing. It was showing. I kind of said, I ain't gonna lie. When I looked, I said, who did her hair? We terrible.
but Sharon,
Sorry.
I want to respond to that because I see so many women on social media with their, tracks showing. And now I'm starting to see people on local news, some of the anchor women on local news with a little track showing. And I'm wondering, like, well, who's doing theirs? Are they doing their own? Like they don't have a beauty team to get them set up. And so I'm thinking that now maybe it's just acceptable. Is that acceptable to have your
Well,
track showing? Okay, because you see,
yeah.
I see it a lot. And I think that's a good question.
No. Well.
Is it
Well.
acceptable?
Sean,
Yeah.
what are your
Well.
thoughts?
My thoughts on that is just a matter of time. The AI imaging is going to come out, and you're going to have AI reporters, and I think it's going to be a whole shit. But for women showing the tracks, I don't care about that. I'll be honest with you. That's what women think. But wait, let's move on real quick because I got to leave early. And I'm glad that you're here, Sharon, because Janice, I think we need an expert on this, and I don't think you're an expert or I. So I think that Janice can help us out.
Sharon
I'm sorry, Sharon can help us out.
Uh-huh.
And shout out to Princess Cox, No Pause, and Tracy Ray, and welcome to the show, guys. And we got these two queens here, and we appreciate both of them. Janice, yesterday the WNBA announced that they had a tentative agreement of a 7-year collective bargaining agreement with the CBA starting this year, 2026, which was an historic agreement with the Players Association for the Women's WNBA and ownership, where now they were actually going to go on strike and they wasn't even going to play because the owners were going to lock them out. But they came up with this historic agreement where now they have a massive salary cap that extends to $7 million. From last year, it was $1.7 million. So basically what they're saying is one of the women players, the most they can make and max out is $7 million compared to $1.7 million last year, right? And this agreement also includes the average starting salary is $600,000. and they also get revenue sharing. So let's applaud the women for holding out and saying no. And they also get their own airplanes. Because a couple of years ago, they were flying commercial like everybody else. And I think it's weird things for a woman that's 6'7", taking a Delta Airlines from New York down to Tampa.
Right.
Sharon, this is historic for women's basketball. And Janice, the reason why Sharon is well engulfed in women basketball and basketball in general.
Okay.
With this new agreement, like, what's your thoughts on that? Because I feel like I need to put some tracks in my hair and go outside and play basketball. And I would suggest women going out there. This is what a payday and well earned because of the popularity of women, professional basketball, women's basketball, that took it to a whole nother level. And this is the 30th year of the WNBA. And I'll share a funny story about that in a minute. Sharon, what's your thoughts about the new bargaining agreement with the WNBA and ownership that's historically gave all these women a well-deserved raise and revenue sharing?
Well, you know what? It's a great day in America, and Women's History Month is the best time to get that ching-ching. That cha-ching. Great time to get it. And it's well overdue. Well overdue. And what I appreciate about what the women did was they hung in there and they stuck to it. Because what happened was Unrivaled, and I don't know if people were watching Unrivaled. Unrivaled, these women formed Nafisa Collier, Breonna Stewart, and a few other NBA players, past and current, got together and formed a league called Unrivaled. And it's a 3-on-3. And when I tell you they sold out the arena at the Barclay, sold out the arena.
Wow.
That, like, I couldn't even buy a ticket. I had to call a friend to get a ticket. Like it was that type of, thing, like it sold out. So for them to get this, yes, I got you. So for them to get this contract is huge. What a lot of people don't even know is that the WNBA player, the Liberty players, they gave them Metro cards. They were taking the train.
What?
You and I could get on the number 2 or the number 1 train. And if you know women's basketball, you would know that the players are on the train. They were taking the train.
Wow.
They were getting car rentals, right? Like, where's their drivers? Why? And as far as flying commercial, just flying commercial flight, regular, no front seats. They were also, like, they had them on Amtrak. There was a lot going on behind the scenes that a lot of people did not know about. So for these women to hang in there and stick, because guess what? No NBA means no money. Not for the players, because the players can go overseas. The players can, do other things. You're paying me $80,000 a year. A teacher gets paid $80,000 a year.
My goodness.
Right? My daughter gets paid over $100,000 a year. She's a gym teacher. Instead of playing basketball for the WNBA and getting hurt, I might as well go and become a gym teacher, right?
Right.
So they held out. So the owner of the Liberty, she's probably watching the show. I have to say it, lady. She saw Unrivaled sold out. And guess what?
What?
Now, she's Asian of persuasion. She saw that, and you know how they think about money. She said, we need to get on this, because guess what? If the WNBA would have went on strike, Unrivaled would have came into play bigger, would have moved it over to Madison Square Garden, because you sold out the Barclay, which is smaller. And cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. That's what my take on it, Shawn, is that I'm happy and I'm proud of these women for sticking it out. And I'll see who I can grab to come on the show and talk about it. Let's see what I can get.
Now, let's give them a round of applause one more time. This is historic.
Yes.
Now, Janice, I went to a Liberty game years and years ago, and I was traumatized. And it was the first year. It was the first year of the WNBA. Some of the players were okay. They're not as good as the players of today, which are top athletes.
So you thought?
Yeah, 30 years ago, they were, regular chicks playing basketball. So, Janice and Sharon, I had the great idea of taking my third baby mother with me to an NBA basketball game because it was the inaugural season of the WNBA. And it was the New York Liberty. I can't remember who they played. And I clearly remembered it. It was on like a Saturday. It was in the afternoon. And I thought it would be a good idea, to support the movement. Janice, back in those days, I used to play basketball. I'm still a big Knick fan, and I'm into sport. So I took my third baby mother down there when we were together, Sharon, and I thought it was a good idea. And we took the 2 train from the Bronx to Madison Square Garden because it's always a sensible thing to do because you come upstairs, you're not thinking, you got to come outside. You're in the garden. We all know this.
Yes.
And the moment that I had got the tickets and we walked into the stadium, my third baby mother at the time, God bless her, she was getting hit on by every lesbian. They almost took my baby mother, the lesbian chicks, because it was like a lesbian convention. I felt more feminine. I felt more feminine than the ladies did. The ladies were more masculine than I was, and I felt like a little bitch. And by halftime, Janice, I had to grab this woman and say, "We're getting out of here," because these women were really just coming up, pressing up on my baby mother, and I didn't want to get beat up by a bunch of stud chicks.
Woo!
Hence that I have never been to a WNBA game since. And I like to go and see the game. But that's my WNBA experience. I know if I go again, everything will be fine. But this is a situation where this basketball, because of certain members and certain players and the way it's organized, has blown up into a respectable sport that we can come out and watch. Because I'm telling you, Janice, the women were trash 30 years ago. Today, they're top athletes.
Yeah.
But Sharon and Janice, I want to ask you this question, and then I'm gonna yield my time.
Okay.
As your guys know, I'm a sports bet. I'm on DraftKings. I'm trying to get this money. And Sharon, at night, I do place my wagers on the WNBA on the ladies. And I do know that certain ladies perform a certain way, and I wage on them. For example, this woman needs to grab 6 rebounds. But I have to make a confession, and I want to know, ladies, if I'm out of order. When I'm watching WNBA basketball and I'm betting on it, and the game is not going my way, Sharon and Janice, I have to tell on myself. I do call these women out their names. Not in the
Are you using the B word, Shawn?
I'm just gonna say he's saying boo, boo.
That's the B word.
That's the B word. Boo. That's the word you're using, Shawn, right? Boo.
Listen, I got money on the line.
Oh.
Am I wrong? I'm using Sharon. I'm using words that start with the letter B, H, C, D, A.
Holla.
There's a lot.
I just got a text from Teaspoon who said, "Boo, what, Shawn?"
Sharon and Janice, it felt really liberating for me to share that because it was such a dark. I'm yelling because I do watch WNBA basketball.
Oh,
Okay.
So, Sharon, am I out of order For
He can't even get it out his mouth.
Teaspoon said, yes, you're out of order.
I was mad when the Liberty moved to the Barclays Center. I didn't understand that. Maybe that's none of my business. I am Janice. Are you involved in the WNBA?
No, I'm not. But I do enjoy basketball. That is one of my favorite sports of all time. Since I moved to New York, I am a big New York Knicks fan. I'm a Nets fan. If it's the Subway game, I vote for both of them. People in the audience look at me like I lost my freaking mind, but I'm thinking I can't help myself. You know, I love New York and I love both teams. So, but I'm not a WNBA. You know, I don't follow that game, and I guess that's something I got to get into. But let me just say this, Shawn, real quick. I would love it if they did put the WNBA into the All-Star games. That they should do that next year.
Yeah.
Add them to that.
That's a good idea. Sharon, question to you, I beg to ask. Why a lot of women in the general public? Because I want to convert Janice over to the WNBA movement. Because like I said, I bet on I know what's going on. I don't know what's going on, but I do have my players that I wage on from the WNBA. Sharon, my question to you is this: why a lot of women? I mean, I know that the popularity of the game has exploded over the last. It's safe to say over the last 5 years. That's safe to say, right? Right, Sharon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Why do a lot of women don't know about it or they don't support it? I think that this is something that I don't want to throw a gender thing and make it a gender issue, but there's a lot of women that don't support women's sports or the WNBA. What's your opinion on that?
That's not true.
Right.
There are a large amount of women that support the WNBA. They support volleyball. They support soccer, skating, so forth and so on. There are a lot of women. What happened is you can surmise that and get that from the viewership because they don't show us. They're going to start showing us now. They don't show us. But once they start showing us, then you'll see. So it's like when we go to a WNBA game, Shawn, like you said, you took your third baby's mama to a game and somebody was trying to snatch her up from you. If she wanted to go, she was going to go. But your game probably was strong at that time. But anyway, so you've got women in there supporting women. You got them in there supporting women, right? Now, when you go to an NBA game, you got men and women, but you have more men than you have women. So what you don't know, Shawn, is the same way that they do it in the W, they do it in the N. The Negroes and the others. They're in there trying to snatch you up, Shawn. So you walk by there, you be like, yo, what's up, bro? You think he's saying, what's up, bro? Like, yo, that's Shawn Harvey.
Right.
Nah, he's saying, what's up, bro? You ever seen a line at an NBA game to the bathroom for the men? Listen here. I was there 2 days ago at the Knicks game. When I tell you that line looked like the TSA check-in out at LaGuardia, I said, what in the Samuel L. Jackson is going on here? I thought they was online waiting for donuts.
Are you saying, excuse me, but I just have to ask, are you saying the line for the men's room was longer than the line for the women's room?
The line, I swear to you, I cannot lie and make this up. I went in the ladies' room, came out, the guy was still standing online like, now we got a whole bunch of stuff we got to do.
That's breaking news.
Listen, this ain't pop the balloon. They standing there sizing. So, Shawn, be careful now.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh God. Well,
I'm quiet.
I don't know if they would be. I don't know if the fellows would be turned on to a 61-year-old man right now. But if a guy likes the way I look, I think that's a compliment. Janice, real quick.
What up, Shawn?
Real quick, Janice. Can you find out real quick what's the average price of a WNBA game? Because Sharon, I'm assuming that since they have this new collective bargaining agreement, and now the ladies are making $7 million and a $600, that cost has to come from somewhere. I understand that maybe there's a corporate sponsorship situation happening, but what about us regular folks that want to see the game? Now, I remember back in those days, obviously, there's a cost adjustment with inflation. You're not going to get the same price from 19 to 30 years ago. Sharon, it was like $10 to get into that game.
Not no more, Sean.
Not no more.
No more. So,
All right.
like, to sit in a good seat is two, and I say a good seat, not the best seat. A good seat is like 2 and some change, and that's in the 100s.
Hold on, Sharon. What's the price?
Hold on. I didn't find it yet. Hold on. Give me a minute.
Okay.
Come on. Go ahead, Sharon.
I've purchased some tickets, and people that have their season tickets, they'll sell them. I mean, to sit courtside is courtside. You're gonna go ahead on and need some. It's like you pay to sit courtside. That's your vacation money. So you got to do vacation or courtside. You got to figure it out. I'm not paying that money to sit courtside.
Now, Janice, let me ask you a question. If you have courtside seats or for the WNBA, and let's say you paid a $50,000 for them, before you give us the price, are you open to selling your seats for like a side hustle? Would you do that?
I would do that. Okay, depending on my lifestyle or whatever, and the way my lifestyle is right now, hell yeah, I would do that.
Amen.
Okay, if somebody said, "Hey, girl, you just won some tickets, courtside or whatever." Okay, how much is this worth? 50,000? What? Anybody? I got some legit tickets right here. Anybody? Now, let me just say, I do love the game, and I have gone to games before. I wasn't courtside, but I was in that first section right there, and it felt like I could just touch Shaquille O'Neal. I could just touch whoever was at that game, and man, I was excited. I was thrilled. But yeah, I'd sell those daggone tickets. You got that.
What's the average price of the ticket?
All right, y'all. Okay, I'm a little slow with this, okay? But the popular teams like the Knicks, it says here, it could be somewhere around $700+ for a good ticket, a good seat ticket, okay?
For the Knicks?
Sharon, am I close? Yeah, for a game.
No, hold on.
Okay?
Look real quick for the Liberty. What's the season ticket for the Liberty? Sharon, would you if you had season tickets? Because there are people who love the team. But until we get this information from Janice, there are people who love the team that goes to every game, like a Spike Lee or somebody like that. And then there's others that they use it as an investment. Obviously, you see what Janice's decision was. I'm selling some of my tickets, of course. Sharon, would you, if you had a season plan for the Liberty or the Knicks, are you hustling that season ticket?
In the famous words of "Sell, Mortimer, sell." Yes, sell, Mortimer, sell. Because guess what? They are purchasing those tickets. Oh my God, Janice, let's talk offline because we could do we could buy season tickets and then we can sell them and we can make a lot of change. I'm talking about change.
Now,
Sharon,
I'm sorry.
Shawn, you got to make sure we get numbers, okay? Because I'm there for that.
Well, make
no
sure
more $10 seats, Shawn. No more $10 seats. That's over.
Make sure you'll break me off a couple of dollars. So let me ask both of you this. I want to see where you're at on your hustle scale. If you're a fan of the team and the team hasn't been to the championship in 25 years and you have season tickets and you've been going to the games and you've been selling the ticket and you've been hustling it, but you made, let's say 70% of the games and you made profit off the other 30 and the team happens to be in the championship. And not only in the championship, they made it to Game 7 at home. Everybody wants to be in the building. You can actually sell your ticket 10 times of what it's worth. Are you guys selling Game 7 tickets, because you got 2, or are you in the building for your beloved team? Janice, we go with you first, and then Sharon, then I'll go.
Let's go with me first, because basketball does not mean that much to me. Okay, so yes, I will sell that ticket if I can get $100,000 plus or whatever off that ticket. Absolutely. Okay. That's not. I will sit at home and watch the game, and I'm fine with that. I'm okay with that. Yeah.
Sharon,
sold.
Sean, how about you?
Best seat in the house, Sean, is in my living room. Nobody's standing up in front of me. Nobody's talking.
Yes.
Okay. Here's my take on it. Before we get out of here, guys, put a number one chat room if you enjoy the show. They put a number two in. If it's 7 games and 4 of them are played at Madison Square Garden and it reached to the 7th game, I'm going to go to 1 game and I'm selling the other 3 games. I'm not going to be at none of them. Let's clap.
Let's clap for that. Yes.
All right, guys, we truly appreciate you. Thank you so much. Boy, that time went by so fast.
It really did.
Oh, my God, it went by so fast. But we do appreciate you guys for taking the time out and hanging out with us here at the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring WakeUp Team with these 2 queens right here, Sharon and Janice. So, Sharon, we're going to give you the last word, and then Janice will give the last word, if you don't mind. So the floor is yours, Sharon.
So listen, guys, today is a day that we've never seen before. So let's take pride in that day. Let's take blessings for our lives. Remember, today, whatever you do, the person that's in front of you, if they do something to you, just forgive them. That's it. And you walk on. Let them carry on what they got to do. You just forgive what they've done, and you keep your day pleasant. You keep your blessings within you. And everybody have a beautiful, beautiful day. So, Mortimer.
Sell more of it. Yes, I agree with Sharon totally, but I also want to say in reference to the WNBA, I'm here for that. Just like the soccer team and all those other female teams that are out there, they get no acknowledgement. They get very little. They need a security team just as the men. They're just as big as the men basketball team. I'm happy to hear that they are starting to truly win in the background. And I hope everyone had a beautiful day. Stay positive, stay strong, and just sit back and watch what happens. Peace and love.
All right, guys, we truly appreciate you. We see you guys tomorrow. You guys stay safe, stay blessed, and once again, we appreciate you listening to Shawn Harvey Morning Show WakeUp Team. God bless you guys. Let's wait. We're out of here. We got to
play the music. Play the music.
I'm playing.